Good morning, America. This is Club 316 FM show with a special edition Boy Prophecy Letter Show.
Interestingly, reports of the Armenian people quietly moving from USA to South America, saying they were told by God to move ahead of the coming prosecution of America, have been coming in since 1998. Funny that God would be telling the Armenian people to move when he's got a perfect good letter of instructions written to them for years. In my knowledge of the actual sealed letter has never been released openly. Here is the story of how I got the copy of the great-grandson of the Russian prophet who came over the mountains and to Dima's grandfather village in Armenia in 1880s with the baptism of the Holy Spirit, ended up in Canada. And about 10 years ago, it was about 1994, he heard from the Lord to go to the Russian Revival Church in LA that held the sealed letter to get it and declare it was time to heed the warning. And the church was dead and refused to release the letter. So he went into a fast for 10 days and the Lord revealed the contents of the sealed letter. Now, I've never shared the copy I was given, or to my knowledge it has never been officially released. This is the contents of the letter. Run, run, my people, whom I brought out from the places which have inherited the curse. Run into the wilderness with a heart thirsting for my water. Gather my children into Zion, because the kings of the earth are rejecting me, and the nations are turning against my people. My blessings is departing from America, saith Lord of hosts, because the kings of this place are rejecting me. They are fornicating with Gog, the chief of the prince of Meshech and Tubal, and the land of Mag. Therefore, a terrible disaster is coming upon this place. So depart from here. I shall bring out the obedient remnant from among you, which I shall hide in the wilderness. The wilderness shall blossom with a pleasant aroma. And I will cleanse you and your children from your bad habits and the sins, and you shall know that you are the branches grafted into the olive tree, if you shall obey my voice. To Zion, we are going with thirst in our hearts. Enter into the gates with thanksgiving, and to his courts with praise. And suddenly I saw an awesome darkness coming upon the United States and Canada, the darkness of communism, under the banner of evolution, economic confusion, riots, and nation rising against each other in the United States and Canada, and earthquakes in California and along the East Coast, and backsliding adulterers on the throne, masses of sick and poor people, and a certain number of rich, ungodly people in authority. Awake, awake, my people. Don't reject my message. Awake, awake, for a hard time is coming. And suddenly I heard a cry. My people are perishing for lack of knowledge. Afterwards I saw 3 angels, and one among them spoke to these people. Why are your children unwashed? Where are they? Will you blame it on God? God forbid. Because the children has to be sanctified while he is yet in the womb of his mother, before the holy prayer of the Holy Spirit. But you're rejecting this kind of prayer of the saintly men of God. You're reaping the fruits of the false Nicolaitanian doctrine, which Lord Christ himself hates. And afterwards I heard the cry, my people, how many times I wanted to gather you, but you believe the lying ones and the grievous wolves entering in among you, not sparing a flock. and the enemy scatters you, and you are decreasing in numbers because you rejected my power. You heap to yourselves teaching tickling your ears, and you are rejecting my prophets, seeking your own ways and signs, leaning on your own understanding. This is your last warning.
I like to start with something funny. And I heard about this airplane that was about to crash. There were 4 passengers, but only 3 parachutes. The first passenger said, "I'm a leading heart surgeon. My patients need me." And he took the first parachute and jumped. Second passenger said, "I'm a rocket scientist, one of the smartest men alive. My country needs me." Took the second parachute and jumped. The third passenger was Pope John Paul. He said to the fourth passenger, a 10-year-old Boy Scout, "Son, I'm old and frail. I don't have much time left. You can have the last parachute." The Boy Scout said, "Don't worry about it, sir. There are still 2 parachutes left. You see the smartest man alive? He just jumped out with my backpack." I like to...
Anybody here?
Go now.
I got the kid with me.
I said you can go now. Get out of here.
Can't do it, Charlie.
Get out of here, you bastard! I'll burn you up! I'll fry you!
Charlie. Charlie.
John? John? Where are you?
I'm up here.
John. I'm really glad you're here. But if anyone found out...
That doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is you and me. How'd you get Charlie to cooperate with the experiments?
Rainbird got her to do it.
Who's Rainbird?
He's an agent, an exterminator. And Charlene thinks he's an orderly named John.
Come on up, Charlie. Come to John.
My father should be here in a minute now.
I know. Hurry, call him up now. Come to John. That's it. Come on. Good. Oh, good girl. Right. Are you armed?
Yes.
Charlie? Yes, it's true. We're going away. Oh.
You pushed him.
You're right.
My friend John is here.
You orderly?
Yeah, up there. Couldn't we take him with us if he wants to come?
He's the one that shot us, baby. He's the one that brought us here.
Oh, no, Daddy. That's John. He took care of my room.
No. He is with them.
Isn't true, is it?
Yes, it's true. Where are you, son of a bitch?
You tricked me. You lied to me.
No. I just mixed up the truth a little, Charlie. And I did it to save your life.
You come down and he breaks and everything on fire, because I can do it.
Oh, I know you can. But if you do, you're going to burn up an awful lot of horses. Can't you hear them? Necromancers in one of those stalls.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to burn. No!
can't just be let go. I don't think your father even believes that now. You're dangerous, Charlie, and you know it.
That's not my fault.
I know that. I don't care about that. I never did. All I care about is you. Now come up here. Don't make me shoot your father.
Don't listen to him, Charlie.
Promise I'll be all right?
I give you my real word.
Don't do it, baby.
You sure?
Yes.
Kill him. Jump.
You're bleeding.
Charlie,
Daddy.
look at me. Charlie, look at me. That's it. So I can see your eyes. I love you, Charlie.
If you have to kill anybody that gets in your way, I want you to do it. You let them know that this is a war, Charlie. You better get out of here. Do it for me. Do it for me, baby, you understand? You make it so they can't ever do anything like this again. Burn it all down, baby. Burn it all down. Go on. Before it all goes up. I love you, Charlie.
God bless you, America. This is Kirk Benton with Club 316 FM. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. I'm going through a hardship right now. I'm sick. So if you continue to pray for me, I appreciate it. And I want to let you all know that I thank everybody who helped me in the last 10 years through all my struggles. The Club FM, Club 316 FM, was a blessing to you all.
Tomorrow we go into battle.
All right.
So Lordy, let me fight with the rifle in one hand and good book in the other. That if I should die at the muzzle of the rifle, die on water or on land, I may know that you, blessed Jesus Almighty, are with me. With me. And I have no fear. Amen. Amen. Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord. Oh, my Lord, 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 we stand before you this evening to say thank you. We thank you, Father, for your grace and your many blessings. Now, I run off and left all my young'uns and my kinfolk in bondage. So I'm standing here this evening, Heavenly Father, to ask your blessings on all of us. Amen. So that if tomorrow is our great getting up moment, if tomorrow we have to be judged, Heavenly Father, we want you to let our hope know that we died thinking Him. We want them to know that we went down standing up, amongst those that are fighting against our oppression. We want them to know, Heavenly Father, that we died for freedom. We ask these blessings in Jesus' name. Amen. Just say what you think. Just say what you feel. Lay down. But I ain't much about no friend now. I never had no family. Killed off my mama. You're funny. Come on now. You're doing fine. Well, I just... Y'all's the only family I got. Well, that's all right. And, I love the 54. All right. Ain't much a matter what happened to Mom. But we men ain't. Yes, sir. Amen. Yes.
I heard about these three pastors. They were in a boat on a lake fishing one day together, and one of them said, "We never get to let our hair down. Let's each tell the area that we struggle in the most, our greatest sin, so we can pray for each other." First man said, "I hate to admit this, but I have a problem with gambling. I sneak out a lot of nights and go gamble." Second pastor said, "Oh, I'm ashamed to admit this, but I have a problem with cheating. I hardly ever pay my taxes." Third pastor just sat there silently. They waited and waited. He wouldn't budge. They said, "We're not getting off this boat until you tell us your greatest sin." He said, "All right, my greatest sin is gossiping, and I can't wait to get off this boat."
look who's here.
Thanks for the ride.
You'll be safe now, Charlie.
Juliet, Daddy. I love you.
Come on! Good night, America. God bless you. Keep praying, read your Bible, and encourage your children to stand for Jesus. Pray with them.